Well, when I look back at the Black Family Reunion, which is in its 13th year, the goals and objectives when we sat down and built this concept was to create multiple spaces for Black people to be in. Spaces of interest, whether it was economic, whether it was culture, whether it was educational. We brought the best of our community to these spaces and began to analyze and assess and diagnose what specifically are some of the areas that we need to concentrate on and move on and build relationships around resolving some of these social issues that impact our community. Oftentimes when we look at the problems in the Black community, we look at it from the surface. We never really look at the structural or deep-seated things that perpetuate the reality of our conditions. So the Black Family Reunions over the years have been a think tank, a do tank. It's been a public space where great minds and activists and leaders from the community and leaders in traditional institutions can come together and reassess, us as a people and reassess where we are at in terms of the sojourner of our people here in America. So when I look back and look at that, I think that we have done a great job in bringing multiple diverse people together to talk about their own personal experiences in their individual reality. And in doing that, we're able to bring multiple realities together. Because when we begin to look at our experiences as Black people here in America, we have multiple experiences. Grassroots elected and appointed public servants have to send a message to the broader community that we are one, united around the commitment to equality, diversity, inclusion, justice, and transparency. Black leadership have to redefine our political interests and cultivate and advocate to make them relevant. Community leadership cannot alleviate the problem by continuing to work in isolation. We are all dedicated to a common cause. This message is a call for progressive thinking African Americans who have worked tirelessly on behalf of our community to join in a roundtable discussion with renewed energy and belief. This is a call to action that is rooted in our duty as Black folks in America.
The importance community empowerment had in my life was just, it helped me get to where I am now, graduating high school and coming from the hood. Everybody thinking that we ain't got nothing. So when I went up to a district school, everybody thought I was going to be the same. But coming here gave me a sense of a foundation to build upon, something that can make me better.
Community empowerment helped me basically just get respect, it's all about respect around here, brothers and sisters. It's all about coming together as one. I've been going here for about 10 years now, so it's helped me better as a person, so yeah.
Well, we can start with ourselves. It all starts from the beginning. The youth has to step up as a whole and stand for something.
What is the biggest issue with your schools?
Community empowerment has helped me by, it taught me a lot of things, like improved on myself and it was like a big sister or a big brother kind of thing, and it's very welcoming here. Like it's very opening. They want to hear what you think.
And they help me grow up and learn new things and help in the black community and help other kids out.
A lot of times in most communities, they don't even give us a chance to even involve ourselves in anything, whether it's town hall meetings or even the local food thing. Like, they don't ever ask us what do we want to see, and that's why I'm happy to be part of CEA, because they give us opportunities like this to come together as youth and as young people and as the next generation coming up to see what we can do to make a better place for not just us, but for the next generations, our brothers, our sisters, our cousins.
CEA helped me big time come in a better person. Like, I'm an owner of 2 clothing lines as of right now, and seeing Brother Rashad and growing up watching him and always being in the shadow and seeing him starting CEA and even his own type of business inspired me to be my own type of entrepreneur. Also, it shows me brotherly love.
There's a book called Dark Alliance that I think everybody should read. Dark Alliance is about the crack cocaine gang epidemic that happened in the 80s and how the CIA and the DEA was totally responsible for the destruction of the black community.
I'm looking at this man like, you in my community, where my people bled. And you gonna tell me what I can and can't do in my community? Is you crazy?
I am a blood member who put down that to pick up the cause. The whole mission of my program is to rebuild the bonds of the community and recondition the minds of the homies.
I would be remiss if I didn't acknowledge and recognize those on shoulders that we stand who paid a mighty price for us to be here today. And we thank Almighty God for their lives.
Listening to these brothers talk, that should tell you what's going on in our community. There's stuff going on behind your back that you don't even know about.
And we gonna put this in every city, so where every door in the black community is getting knocked on. Because if you weren't alive when Malcolm X was here, when Fred Hampton was here, when Huey P. Newton was here, when Marcus Garvey was here, you never heard black power walking down your street. You never heard nobody screaming, all power to the people. You ain't never heard that.
The drugs are flowing, the guns are there. We don't own a gun shop there. Where's they coming from?
Well, the one thing that they're doing now that the media-friendly resources are doing, they have taken over the hip-hop community. They have found that hip-hop is the greatest teaching tool ever invented in the history of human beings because you're getting more information in less amount of time.
If you haven't seen that mural on this wall, it's called a liberation wall. When you look at that wall, you will see our history, our ancestors, our story, and ourselves on that wall. We have to begin to tell our story. That's what this is about. Right, wrong, or indifferent, whatever space you may be in, whatever belief you may believe in,
whatever neighborhood you might be in, whatever church you might be in, temple you might be, masjid you might be in, we have to continue to tell our story.